Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Conservative activist Laura Loomer called Representative Jasmine Crockett a ghetto black bitch. Why would she say something like that? Well, she said that because Jasmine said that Charlie Kirk's rhetoric was harmful to people of color. Apparently, truth is out of style in the United States, and you will be penalized if you speak the truth. Now, for her lack of decorum, Laura was immediately eviscerated across social media. Oh man, they did her dirty. They did her dirty like the dog she is. Yeah, man. Check out some of the things that people had to say about Laura on her own IG page. So this is one of her posts, one of her random posts, where she fakes outrage. And as you can see, I even commented, and I said, usually whatever they accuse you of, they're guilty of themselves. Laura Loomer is a ghetto. You dig what I'm saying? Look, fam, keep that in mind. When you hear a lot of these people speak, you can always tell what they're about and what they're up to by listening to what they accuse others of. I mean, it's an old play that they run. Like if they're a racist, they accuse somebody else of being a racist. If they're a thief, they accuse somebody else of stealing. If they accuse somebody of trying to steal the election, that means they're trying to steal the election. If they call someone ghetto, usually they're ghetto. I have never once seen Jasmine ghetto in any capacity since I've been watching her as a representative. But I've seen others who are so-called elected officials come after her in a ghetto way. I've seen activists act ghetto as hell and have the nerve to call her ghetto. Remember, fam, ghetto really is just a synonym for black for a lot of these people. When they say ghetto, they're really saying black, because they don't call anybody other than black people ghetto. So that's code for black for them. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, check out some of these comments, fam. Oh, man. They were lighting our ass up. Someone said, who was that? Oh, Samia said, baby girl, you're 32, but you don't look a day younger than 67. You have enough problems. Is it Romeless, Romy Liz, or something like that? Holy crap! Where's the trigger warning at that face? Scared me. He said, "Where's the trigger warning at? Face scared me." Okay. Mediocre white woman triggered again. Won't. Dr. Connor, PhD, said, there is no way this lady is 32. She aged like milk. Milk. That's how Ricky Smiley used to say, you got some milk. Ville said, I came here to specifically I came here to specifically say that you look like you lay on your back for money and you have the intelligence of a blow-up doll. Damn! That's a cold-blooded cap right there, fam. I'm gonna have to use that one. But you have the intelligence of a blow-up doll. Let's see, where are these other comments? I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that word ghetto for us. Somebody else said, love you. You need more transgender representation like you in the media. We need more transgender representation like you in the media. Girl, go fix your face. Matter of fact, stop fixing it. Woo! Clap. Lighten our ass up. The lip filler is very ghetto of you. Once again, a sour cream citizen has their mind stuck on us. Want to low key look like us, talk like us, walk like us. It's sickening. Hang it up, flat screen. Trash. Ooh wee, man. Imagine internalizing so much hate that it ages you and causes your top lip to stiffen. You have some nerve coming for Jasmine while you over here looking like Jigsaw. 32, but look 65. Get the entire hell out of here. Bet you won't say nothing to her face. Of course she won't. Not unless a bunch of police around or somebody that can get between them. Only thing ghetto is whoever did your Botox job. Trash. But you want lips like a black woman. Wild. Somebody lists Jasmine's credentials. Well, let's go over Jasmine's credentials because Jasmine Crockett is here to stay. We've been hearing a lot about Jasmine Crockett over the last several years. She's been one of the most outspoken members, elected officials out there, and members of Congress. So let's see what her credentials are. Bachelor's of Art in Business Administration, Rhode Island, Rose College, 2003. Juris Doctor, University of Houston Law Center. Law licenses. Crockett is licensed to practice law in Texas, Arkansas, and federal courts. Civil rights attorney and public defender. Before entering public office, she worked in private practice with a focus on civil rights and criminal defense, and served as a public defender for Bowie County, Texas, from 2007 to 2010. Texas State Representative from 2021 to 2023. Crockett served in the Texas House of Representatives for District 100, U.S. House of Representatives. She was first elected to the U.S. House in 2023 to represent Texas's 30th Congressional District. She has since been reelected and serves on the House Judiciary Committee and the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. You are so incredibly sad. That's what she's mad about. Yeah, and she also mad that she only got 13,000 subscribers, 13,000 followers on Instagram. Those lip fillers are very ghetto. You make 32 look really, really botched. Let's look at that face only a mother could love. Look like Mr. Spock from Star Trek. Why do you look so old? Have you not been eating enough souls? Damn, call her a vampire, the devil. Calling someone ghetto and looking like this, Jesus Christ. I see why you are so jealous of Jasmine Crockett. Poor little pale tink tink. Them lip fillers are extremely ghetto. The homeboys and homegirls are here, bucko. So yeah, fam, that's what we are. They lit her up as they should have. I don't know why they tried Jasmine Crockett, but well, I know why they tried. They jealous of her, but I guess they think somehow, some way that they got some type of power, whereas they cannot be examined. They can't be examined. They can't be criticized. Anybody they like or support cannot be held accountable. And if you try to hold them accountable, they will attack like an animal. And that's why you got to be ready when they come, and you got to get at them with the same type of energy. Because you know how a dog do, fam. A dog will bark, 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 but they won't bite. They won't bite unless you run. When you stand stiff, you stand on business, the dog will often back down. I don't care how big and bad the dog think he is. He'll oftentimes back down if you stand your ground and you not just stand there waiting on him to attack, but be aggressive in your response to him, or it in the case of Laura. You be aggressive, and eventually they back down because bullies do not like competition. They do not like formidable opponents. They like the easy way. They pick on easy targets, soft targets. This is why the US don't mess with China. You'll never ever in your life hear about the United States invading China. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen because China got something to keep the US at bay. They got something to equally deal with all of that anger the US have, and that bullying that they seem to have, and to levy against weaker countries. The way that a lot of these people in America operate, they're microcosms of the country itself. The people, the leadership at the top, a bunch of bullies, and got the nerve to preach Christianity, talking Christianity, and talking about the United States of America, and at the end of every speech, God bless America, when you're only hoping that he bless half of America. No more talk.